Hi, this is KV, and this is the moon phase report for Sagittarius. So this one is in your sign. This means the full moon is in Sagittarius, so it's in your sign. What this is going to mean is that the sun right now is in your opposite sign, so you're already kind of at this I just got confused myself. You're at the opposite point of your sun right now. So the sun is around the point of making an opposition to your sun. So that already is something that has like these polarized points that are actually trying to come together and come to a middle ground understanding. So yours is going to be very much like between other people. So there's going to be things going on with your peoples, and this can really be you needing to stand up and state a truth about yourself or something about what you need. This feels like it could be something that is needs related, like maybe it's something that you've kind of been like, no, let's take care of you, you're first, you're the important one. So it can be something where you're really going, you know what? I have to stop putting myself second. I need these things too. Maybe it's even putting yourself in like a higher position of deserving so much more. And you will be doing that now. And it can even be something that is happening like in a relationship, like maybe it's seen as a fight or maybe it's seen as a disagreement, but somehow you're learning through other people, and you may even be learning more about what you need through them. So this can be like a trigger time of buttons being pushed, or just that something about who they are is opening you to what more you need to feel better about who you are. So it's going to be learning things through other people right now, but the whole point of it is you getting more true to who you are and not compromising. There's not, even though I just said about the middle ground coming together, with this one it doesn't feel so much like compromising as it feels like you just needing to state that you deserve more. It just feels like other people have been put before your needs right now, and you've been very much like, I have to take care of this person, and then this. But it's almost like this is needing to be some you time here, and really getting clear on what you need. Like, what do you need? Now, so this one is going to be, okay, so this is also, this is, okay, so it's going to ultimately, bottom line, this is going to be very much career related. So it can even be like, and with this one too, there's something hidden that's on the home front. So there's something that hasn't been spoken about on the home front, but this can also go back to childhood days. This can go back to wounds, something that maybe you've been unable to see is being triggered by somebody else, and that is opening you to something that you need to change your perspective on. And it's something that wasn't exactly obvious, so it may be something you've always known. And if you know this, it happens a lot in life where you just all of a sudden get it, and you're like, how come I didn't get that? How come I didn't see that? So it's something where right now it is something like that you can't really see, but there's going to be a big clarity on it now. Like, now the truth will come out. Now it's going to be like, oh my gosh. And it's going to be something that most likely cannot go on any longer. So it'll be something of having to get rid of this thing or transform it and see it in a higher light, giving it big doses of love, so not seeing it as something that's so crippling. And with this one, by doing that, honoring yourself, dealing with whatever wounds are going to be showing up, and kind of almost beneath the surface. So it can be something that you didn't think was that big of a deal, but it is still sticking with you. And from seeing all that, honoring yourself, honoring that you deserve the best, communicating these things too, because it can definitely have the element of speaking up and saying, you know what, I need this, and I need you to help me with this. By doing that, it's going to change your whole energetic aura in relation to your public image and to what can manifest in your career arena, in your life right now. So that one too can be like there's some thought maybe there in that area that isn't exactly high vibrating and honoring. So that too can be a point where you're thinking it has to be harder than it is. You're thinking, and this is making me think this with Neptune, if it is a job kind of thing, thinking that, oh, that's not a job that is a realistic job, you know, so limiting yourself by saying that that's not a job that can be done. And I can tell you, like, everyone in my life is doing some kind of job that somebody would say, oh, that's not a job you can make a living at. And we're all making livings from it, you know. So that might be a thought that you need to transform. So maybe it's something that is with the job and you're limiting and cutting yourself off by saying that's just not something that you can make money from. It's just not. You have to get a corporate job. You have to da-da-da-da-da or whatever. So there's some room for rediscovery. And just think about that too, like, you know, where you've limited it. I think I even went through something like that with my business too. And I don't know if I can really word it right now, but just really having a 180-degree shift in me believing in myself and what I'm doing, you know, because, you know, leaving that space of, oh, all these other people are doing it, oh, they do it so much better, oh, you know, those kind of self-defeating things we're always doing, always, because we're in this comparison world. But yeah, so something like that might need to be transformed in you. And then it'll just open this door for a whole new playing field, you know, where things will just come easier and come more naturally and come more quickly. And more things will show up to give you the opportunity to show us who you are and to honor what you have. So it's something, though, that does need the attention on how you're seeing yourself. And something deeply embedded and almost secret, maybe, needs to be discovered during this next. I mean, it'll show up for you, so you don't really have to really work that hard at it, honestly. Being with this one, yeah, like it can just be triggered through an argument. Maybe someone, you'll get in an argument and they'll yell, you always da-da-da, and you'll be like, what? I do not. And then like something about that makes you like look at yourself and you're like, oh my gosh, I do. And then this just came to me too, because it could be something that a parent does. This very well can be something that is your mother-based, most likely your mother-based, but father-based too. But something where like they always did this. And then you get in a fight with someone that, you're just like your mother. I'm not like my mother. And then you're like, oh, I am just like my mother. You know, so be open to something like that. So coming from somebody else, it's really all about you stating who you are and really putting yourself out there and being proud of who you are. And it's going to tie in with work, with home. Roots is where the secret thing is, or hidden, not so easy to see, under layers. It's going to take to get it. But then when you can find it and you can transform it and just reword it so it's more honoring, and also so it's more, not so many fences, so there's no rules on it. So reword it so that it's unlimited. And then you'll be in alignment. And then your things can start showing up. So be gentle, but do know that something is going to trigger, something's going to come up, but it's really just asking you to be more real and true to who you are, and that will have far-reaching results in your life when you do. Okay, you have a beautiful full moon. I will see you in 2 weeks with the new moon in Gemini, and that's going to be cool. We'll talk about it later. Okay, all right, bye.